the AFCFTA needs to be unpackaged so that women really understand what is it about. Yeah. How do you move your goods within the framework of the AFCFTA from Nigeria to even the next country, which is Benin Republic. A lot of women-owned businesses we've seen are not formalized. So the very first step is getting as many women as possible to formalize their businesses. They need to understand what are the provisions made in the AFCFTA? What are the issues concerning standards, the quality of their products, the rules of origin, that these goods must have been sourced and produced in Nigeria? How do they go about exporting and repatriating their proceeds? How do they go about, issues around customs and shipment? And in this area, at least I'm glad to say that the Nigeria Exports Promotion Commission has recently, with the International Finance Corporation, started a couple of workshops, and I've had the privilege popping into one, where they're training women to teach them what are the rudiments of exporting. How do you even link, as an MSME or a small industrialist in Nigeria, how do you get a partner in another country that's interested in your own goods? And how do you network and so on? So also we have several initiatives like the central bank. This raised to 200 billion in FX repatriation. But again, these things have to be unpackaged and brought down to the level of not just the large industries, but the medium scale and small enterprises where a lot of our women are active in. Now, there are a lot of existing structures that we can leverage on. There's a National Action Committee on AFCFTA, for which female entrepreneurs can easily go into. There are several workshops happening, but again, I've had a discussion that maybe we need to create a platform where all these various interventions, because I hear a lot happening in the private sector, and then I say, wow, I didn't know the private sector were doing this. And then the private sector says, wow, we didn't know government was doing this. So perhaps somebody needs, somewhere we need to create a platform where information that will help women, are loaded, and then they're able to navigate their way. Then I think lastly, also to have a policy that will aggregate the MSMEs. I think with SMEs, we could do this, and match-make them to large domestic and international enterprises so that they're able to grow, because the smaller MSMEs can feed our larger industries and so on. Then, of course, the issue of training and capacity building. We could talk a lot on this. So they need the training to understand, what is it all about, Otherwise, you carry your goods from Nigeria, you go, you take them to Ghana, they're rejected. You haven't looked at the issues of quality, pest control, if they are agri products, or by the time the goods get there, the goods are deemed not good for human consumption. So these are some of the issues, but definitely a lot is happening, but we need to put these things together.